You need 500 divs temporalis for this build. Of course not. When I got my one, it was like 150. But you don't need anything to play this build, and indeed, this is probably the coolest and fastest build from the game. Now I'm gonna remove everything. We have like a level 23 ring here. I mean, this is like a proper poor build. You can see on my energy shield, I have like 2.6k energy shield. But let's do it. Let's do it. Let's play like that. 15 map with a lot of mods. Let's do it. We are just casting spark, and that it will trigger the main DPS skill. Which is lightning bolt. I mean, the way the build works, doesn't really matter what kind of damage or what kind of delay you have. It's a damage loop. So it will take a little bit longer without temporalis, but you just walk. That's all what you are doing. I mean, it's killing everything. Yeah, I'm proper squishy because I don't have that much life and energy shield. I mean, definitely this is the faster clearing and farming build. And like I said, this is quite like a poor one. No, I don't have like good gears. And we have here a boss, which of course is not a problem. Let's move forward. Now, I'm not sure if this build it will be enough, but definitely proper fast. I mean, check here. And when you have a boss, the loop it will not stop till the moment actually the mob is dead. You can see I have a bunch of mobs here. Yeah, indeed, the Temporalis it will give you more damage. Yeah, definitely, because the loop it will be faster, right? But that's kind of like, I will not say stupid, but you have to understand the speed is not that important. So instead of using Temporalis to have like better cooldown, you can just add more uh, critical damage, and you will end up on the same thing. So basically, you'll compensate the Temporalis with more critical damage. We are playing. And we have a boss here. And of course, we have no problem killing the boss even without Temporalis. This is a tier 15 boss. It will take longer, yeah, but you'll still kill it. And remember, this is a fully juiced map. Hmm? So, what do you think about this build? Decent, decent. Um, the important item you actually need is this. And of course, I'm level 90 right now, playing Oracle. And why this is working on Oracle is because of inevitable critical hits. Now, like I said, what is important is this amulet. And you can play this build from level 65. You can find this amulet, of course, with lower lightning bolt level skill from 65. Level 65, you can play this build. Now, if you check the damage of the lightning bolt, we are like 22k. What is important is the spell cascade and mana flare. But like I said, you can, and it's not even point testing, yeah, not even point. Just forget about this. It's like 500 divines, yeah. You can improve this damage to compensate missing temporalis by using rings with more critical damage. Like I said, we are getting like what, like 4k per ring, and we have one more here, so we have 30k. Then you can use a helm with level of all skills, and now we have 47k. So that's how you do it. Also, you can do the passive skill tree for critical damage. You can use jewels with critical damage. So you don't have that loop. You don't have to make the loop faster. You just need more damage, more critical damage. So with these items, we have like what, like 619 critical damage. So if I'm trying to do a map now, you'll be surprised. Yeah. Let me see if I can find some mobs here. And here we have, so check here, yeah? So this is with critical damage, right? No temporalis. It's not even point showing with temporalis. There are a lot of videos with temporalis and the damage from temporalis. So you don't want to see something like that. You want to see a build without temporalis. And that's how it's working, having more critical damage. Of course, you'll get more damage from temporalis. But the idea is to not pay 500 divines for a temporalis. What I'm using, lightning bolt with the liberation, spell cascade, cooldown recovery, mana flare, and concentrated area. For the cooldown, you can use on the helm like increased cooldown recovery rate. Then I have the spark. Spark is level 2 gem. You don't want a high level gem because you just use the skill to trigger the lightning bolt. And here you can use whatever you want. It's nothing mandatory. Then Arctic Armor, Blink. Probably the people. I know there are people using Blink, but when you are using like a fully juiced map, you don't really want to jump on something which can kill you. So I'm not using Blink, to be honest. I'm using a staff, but probably I want, and focus, it will be a better choice because you can get some energy shield. Then all my items are just like, average to poor. Yeah, nothing special. The skill tree, you can, do it however you want. There are a lot of like, you'll find guys for this particular build, and you can adapt your passive skill tree. It depends if you have temporalis or not. If you don't have it, then just try to get how much critical damage possible you can. Cool? Yeah, just a short video because everyone doing this build, it's actually using Temporalis, which is insane expensive. So this build is working just great and is still, from my opinion, the best build even without Temporalis. So try it out. The amulet is not very expensive, this one. Probably if you get the level 91, it will be like few divines. Rings, not very expensive. Probably this one it is. But you don't have to use it like I said. You can use like a normal one. It's not a problem. So, yeah, just enjoy the game and having in mind that Christmas is coming. Happy Christmas. Bye.